By many accounts, Coach, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Black 80. 53, Mike. Let's go, defense. Out of time. Alert. Out. 61, matchbox light.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup.
A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Check safety. Check three. Snicker. Check three. Show that bench release and go. Hey, exit. No spacing. I got him.
And that'll set him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Let's go, baby. Alert.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Titan football. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He finds McCoy. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He's checking. Crash. Express.
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. Touchdown, Titans! Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 12 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Hey, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
52, 44. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. I got it.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 6 on the play, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
All right, now. 180. Hey. 8.
Throwing now. Roethlisberger on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. This is the rookie from Oklahoma State, Justice Hill. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Let's go, D. 34's the Mike. 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him. Strip that ball. 34's the Mike. 34. Check. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. They set up the screen to Hill. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Justice Hill with his first career NFL touchdown, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Aguayo, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This for his running back, McCoy. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Good down. 180. Hey, they scared. They scared. Check, check. Fresno. 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 Check 13. Express. Check 13.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show mom that he gets to play in the game.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 48-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion to field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
We won it. Come to my work. Quarter. Hey. Check his right. Check right. 95
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. Roethlisberger now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Jack 16.
Toss play, Kamara, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Jack 16. Alert. Middle.
On 2nd down, Kamara. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning. Hey, high 7.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Carr will come up here with a first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. But bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Like 20. Shoot. You ain't going nowhere. Check 15. Check 15.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A gain of 3, second down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Like 80! Check in. Get that quarterback at all costs.
From the 39, Roethlisberger. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You draw Corcoran.
Corcoran from the gun. It's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Here's Carr, and he's got Miller. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, we're good.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. For Zeke, one of first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. From the 38, Carr. This is the tight end, Njoku. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 6-18. Hey, Alpha. Let's go.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And Tate's got it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
We got this.
Eventually recovered by the offense. Result of the play, 1st down and goal.
Now, 180. Check. White. Oh, here we go. Oh, you go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check.
To throw his Carr. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jamison Crowder. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
We play to win. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the 38, Roethlisberger. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
No spacing. 3 down. Hey, 96 is coming. We don't like middle. Coming this way. Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Here we go. Black 20. 77. Hey, it's just me and you. Go. These 2. You must
On second and 12, Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, nerd. We got Mike 96. Hey, here we go. 44. Hey, Delta. Mike 96.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Ready. Mike 57. You're not ready.
A first throw for the backup Jackson. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Carr completes it. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
He's coming. Double up. 66.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down and 4, Roethlisberger nowhere to escape, and he goes down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Carr going to throw here. He completes it to Tate. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They go to Elliott again. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Elliott. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Titans, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.